Definitely, you have heard about blood pressure before. If you are young, you may think you don't have to deal with it, but the thing you may not know is that blood pressure is not dependent on age. Hypertension is a common problem for most older people, but also it could be problematic for young individuals. Blood pressure is the force that blood exerts on the walls of arteries. When this pressure is too much, the heart should work more than normal, and this will cause serious damage to the arteries. If the device shows 140/90 or more, it means you have high blood pressure. In 180/110 and above, you are involved in a high pressure crisis. Left untreated, this condition can lead to heart, stroke, and kidney problems. All of us may know that a diet low in sodium, which includes foods rich in potassium, calcium and magnesium, can prevent or control high blood pressure levels. But what foods exactly have a positive effect on lowering blood pressure? Now, we are going to be sharing with you 10 foods that have been proven to be useful in lowering blood pressure levels. Before we continue with the list, make sure to subscribe to Healthy Lab and turn on the notification bell to help us grow. Every subscriber is much appreciated. So, let's start. 10. Low-fat dairy. Australian researchers, after analyzing several studies published in the Journal of Hypertension, concluded that there is a direct link between consuming low-fat dairy products and reducing the risk of developing high blood pressure. This was more common in low-fat milk and yogurt than in cheese. Although calcium plays a major role in lowering blood pressure, there are other components in dairy called peptides that have a more important effect on lowering blood pressure. It is not yet known why high-fat dairy can be effective in lowering blood pressure, but it may be due to the presence of unsaturated fats in this type of dairy. In general, people who consume low-fat dairy products have better overall health. 9. Flax seeds. According to a study of people with high blood pressure for 6 months, which has been published in the Journal of Hypertension, the use of flaxseed oil or linseed oil in various foods has led to reducing systolic blood pressure, or maximum blood pressure when the heart is contracting, and diastolic blood pressure, or minimum blood pressure when the heart is at rest. Even when participants in this study took antihypertensive drugs, they still benefited from the flaxseed oil impact. It is not yet known exactly what is present in flaxseed oil that lowers blood pressure, but it may be due to the presence of any or all of these components in flaxseed: alpha-linolenic acid, lignans, peptides and fiber. 8. Dark chocolate. According to a study published in the Journal of BMC Medicine, consuming dark chocolate or cocoa products rich in flavonols reduces systolic or diastolic blood pressure in people with high blood pressure. It may help people who have high blood pressure, but has no particular effect on people with normal blood pressure. Other studies show that flavonols found in cocoa produce nitric acid, a substance that cleans blood vessels. It slows blood flow, lowers blood pressure, and scientists say more studies should be done in the future to investigate to prove this impact. 7. Olive oil. All of us have heard about olive oil's benefits for overall health. A 2012 study published in the Journal of Blood Pressure examined the role of olive oil in the blood pressure of young women with moderate to high blood pressure. Over 4 months of examination, Spanish researchers studied a diet high in polyphenols due to olive oil and other diets that were free of polyphenols and compared the effects of each on blood pressure. The results showed that olive oil, which is rich in polyphenols, lowers both systolic and diastolic blood pressure, especially in women suffering from high blood pressure. 6. Beetroot. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition in Australia examined the effect of beetroot on blood pressure in healthy men and women. Participants in the experiment were either given a mixture of beetroot and apple juice or pure beetroot juice, and their blood pressure was checked 24 hours a day. The results showed that 6 hours after drinking beetroot juice, blood pressure drops, especially in men. The reason why is that beetroot naturally contains nitrate, which lowers blood pressure. 5. Pistachios. Pistachios are tasty, healthy, and fun to eat. This wonderful nut contains a high amount of protein, fiber, and several antioxidants. This tasty nut also is a good source of some essential nutrients that improve heart health and gut health, as well as aid in accelerating the weight loss process. It seems that the reasons why pistachio is effective for blood pressure are among these properties and benefits. In a study published in the Journal of Blood Pressure, the relationship between pistachios and blood pressure was examined. Participants with high bad cholesterol ate 1 or 2 servings of pistachios a day for 4 weeks. The result was that people who ate 2 servings of pistachios had lower blood pressure than those who ate 1. Pistachio is effective in reducing the contraction of the arteries around the heart. 4. Whole grains. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition examined the effect of eating whole grains on lowering blood pressure in middle-aged people. The British researchers also compared a diet containing whole grains with a diet containing refined grains and found that eating 3 servings of whole wheat a day was associated with lower systolic blood pressure. Although other studies have proven the benefits of eating whole wheat on cholesterol, the exact reason is still unclear. 3. Reducing salt consumption. High salt intake causes heart disease, stroke, osteoporosis, stomach cancer, and asthma. By consuming too much salt, the body retains a lot of water so that it can remove excess sodium. As a result, it causes dehydration and high blood pressure in some people and puts extra pressure on the heart. The World Health Organization has reported that adults should receive less than 5 grams of salt. At younger ages, the maximum consumption is 3 grams per day. Foods high in salt that should be avoided are sausages, canned foods, salted olives, pickles and fast food like pizza, snacks such as popcorn, nuts and salted nuts, sauces such as ketchup, soy sauce, tomato paste, and many more. 2. Green tea. Green tea is one of the most popular and common beverages all around the world. Green tea is rich in antioxidants, phenolic compounds, and anti-inflammatory substances and can eliminate all the damage caused by high blood pressure. Studies have shown that green tea can decrease the absorption of lipids from the intestine, and also it can turn bad cholesterol into bile acids. Isn't it perfect? Research has shown that regular consumption of green tea can reduce the risk of high blood pressure by up to 50%. Drinking 3 to 5 cups of green tea a day is allowed, but overconsumption may cause some problems for you. So, have it regularly, but not too much to see the result in lowering your blood pressure levels after 1 to 2 months. Keep in mind that overconsumption of any foods won't help your health if even it is super healthy food. 1. Roselle tea. Roselle tea has amazing effects on lowering blood pressure even right after you consume it. You can see the result. The effects of drinking 3 cups of Roselle tea over 6 weeks in people with high blood pressure have proven that Roselle tea can effectively reduce high blood pressure levels. The results show that both systolic and diastolic blood pressure has been decreased, especially in people with initially high systolic blood pressure. Roselle tea is rich in antioxidants such as phenols and anthocyanins, which are probably the reason for its effect on high blood pressure. You must have heard that high blood pressure is also called the silent killer, because it has no significant symptoms. If left untreated, the disease can slowly damage the heart, lungs, blood vessels, brain, and kidneys inside the body, and finally may cause a stroke. As 1 in 4 people is likely to have high blood pressure, regular blood pressure measurement at least once every 6 months is recommended for everyone. Generally speaking, the following symptoms sometimes directly and sometimes indirectly indicate high blood pressure: headache, dizziness, irregular heartbeat, fatigue, lethargy, decreased eyesight or blurring vision, chest pain, observing blood inside the nose or urine, severe shortness of breath, numbness of the hands and feet, nausea and vomiting. If not treated properly, high blood pressure can cause serious life-threatening problems. So, keep an eye on any changes in your body, and implement these healthy foods into your diet to prevent high blood pressure naturally. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and we are looking forward to seeing you in the next video.